Hello viewers, what we're currently doing is spending $1 million on a 20-hour bus ticket to Laos. We're going to Laos, and the only way to get there is to get on a bus for 24 hours. We're on the bus. In theory, we've got half an hour to go, but it's already party time. Oh my god, I get disco lights.
We're just leaving. The bus is set up 2 seats on one side, then a massive gap on 1 seat on the other side, and all the foreigners have been chucked on the top section towards the back. So it's party back here. Oh boy! All night. Full length baguette. 12 hours in, 6 hours in, 6 hours in. That's got to last me 6 hours.
Yeah. What are they doing there?
Lighting incense to hide our stinky feet, and also please the Buddha simultaneously.
Hour and a half in. more than 12 hours of bread gone. In 1.5 hours. I've got a cool neck rest though, so who's the real loser? Still me.
We've had our first stop.
It involved using several people's phone lights in order to see where we were squatting in a moth-eaten toilet, which was actually just a concrete wall with a door that fell off.
Not 3 minutes after we stopped for the toilet, we're now stopped again for dinner. So for about £1.30 I've got some tofu, I think, rice and some green stuff, which might be morning glory. Just been to the toilet, and the gentleman is using the most amazing pump to wash out the whole toilet. The next morning we arrived at the border. 7:38, and their passports are being stamped. And now we need to go into Laos. So we'll go to the puddle. We're doing our visas on arrival, $35 and a bunch of paperwork, and then we should be allowed into the country. 9:15. Visa got, passport stamped. We're now officially in Laos. Kom Chai, thank you.
14 hours in, I finished the bread.
3:30. Making our way through very windy roads. Exceptionally windy roads.
That's like Steadicam, gyroscopic stabiliser. That is. Right, 9. Right, 9. After just over 25 hours after getting on the bus, we've made it to Luang Prabang. Luang Prabang. Oh, they're coming in. There's Ian. Like, you'll see that shot now. Luang Prabang.
We were just about to get in a taxi, and it's been raining for like a second. And already, yeah, I'm not going any closer. We've had chairs being blown over, and a window's just fallen out.
We've just got into our big tuk-tuk thing that's not called a tuk-tuk in Laos. Rain's coming in. Is it meant to be the wet season? No idea. Right.
I don't think so, but
It's only started raining like 5 minutes ago. This has all come from like... What would you say, a high rate of discharge?
No, because it's not in the river.
Oh.
We've got impermeable surfaces which aren't helping things.
And swimming At least a good few blocks of the grid have just been completely shut off from power. There's trees lying in the middle of the road. There's cars stopped by the side of the road. No one's really moving. You can just see the odd phone light and our tuk-tuk going down the middle of the road. We've made it into the hotel. Oh, there's been a power cut. We're now just trying to check in.
So, first evening in Laos, power cut due to the rain. No water due to the rain. Go figure. I've got my trusty candle. So, I'll see you in the morning. So it's the next morning in Laos. We've currently got no water, so none of us have washed for about 3 days.
I feel like a bus journey takes up about 3 days worth of hygiene in one.
Yeah, so we're about a week behind on washing. We just helped to push a car that had broken down and got given a free bottle of water. The cleanup crew, you can see here, is currently collecting all of the trees that have currently fallen down, and there's a lot of them.
We got up at 5 in the morning to go watch the alms-giving ceremony. Over half the country is Buddhist, and if you're a Buddhist monk, you're not allowed to own possessions. Locals and now tourists line up the streets and offer the monks food so they can eat. Quick! Fun match geography test!
Hey Ian, we've got a smaller river here, joining the Mekong behind us. What's that called?
Well, Matthew, I would say that's a confluence.
Correct. Gold star.
Guys, I'm bored. Can we go now?
Yeah, okay. We've come to a bear sanctuary supported by the Lao government, which rescues bears that have been caught in the wild. The bears are effectively farmed for their bile. They're kept in cages and needle is inserted into their gallbladder and the bile is extracted. This is used in traditional medicine. Obviously, there's very little evidence that that actually makes anyone better, and it really harms the bears. So this place has been set up to intercept the bears that have been poached from the wild and rescue them. Pretty cool. But now it's a bit later on in the day and we're walking through some forest to go find some awesome waterfalls. The fish are biting my feet.
Fish eating my feet in the waterfall. Interesting experience. Got it for free. Started eating dead skin, and then I think just kept eating all my normal skin as well. So now my feet are a little tender. So we've just had a swim in the waterfalls, and now Ian and Zoe have gone to see some butterflies.
The funding from which helps local school children. Therefore, we're helping local school children.
Because we offer land. Yeah, I think those are the ones.
Oh, it's a little very flappy. I feel like I've got flaps.
Pretty.
Too jazzy? Ian looks like a child, he's just learned to go to the toilet. So you'll notice a man behind me wearing some elephant pants. Mr. Ian Slater, everybody. Baggy pants. People often ask me, Matt, when you're going travelling, what are you going to do in the evenings to really immerse yourself in the culture? Well, I'm going to go bowling. That's just awful, just awful.
We we left Luang Prabang on a coach where Zoe and I had to sleep in this tiny little bed cave where we were blocked in by air conditioning units and boxes. Ironically, there was no air conditioning and there were bags lining the aisle, and it was just a night that was devoid of any banter whatsoever. There's not much space and it's very sweaty. That's all.
Oh, you got a bit. Alright, fair enough.
It was worth it though for what we did next. This one's a good one.
We're doing the Gibbon Experience today. 2-day hike / zip lining through the jungle. 10 minutes in. My beard is already saturated.
Ink trail. Like a porter.
DV gold.
DV gold.
The weather is meant to be 33 degrees, feeling like 41. Very saturated. Views on that were spectacular.
That was awesome.
Matt, did you have a good time?
That was good.
Zipline number 3. This is the run and jump. The Gibbon Experience was set up by a French company. The idea is that you set up a fun thing for tourists to do, charge tourists lots of money, and then invest that money into preserving the rainforest and also educating local people. It's also really fun.
Alright, Ian, how you doing? So around this corner we've got the biggest tree in Laos. Come take a look.
This is the last zip line of today, and back there's a treehouse where we'd be staying overnight. And this is Matthew going there.
Go on, Matt.
Alright mate, how you doing?
Oh, that was so much fun. That's me, very close to my face. We have just finished all our zip lines. We are in the highest treehouse in the world. The views are incredible. And the views down are also incredible.
This is a very surreal experience, knowing that I'm 40 metres above the forest floor on a wooden platform in a small mosquito net, with a huge hornet the size of a helicopter outside. Goodbye, treehouse!
The feeling of like flying through the top of the forest is incredible. It's so cool. You can see everything, and it's a perspective that you just wouldn't be able to get in any other way. And it's so much fun. Here we go.
So we've... No, I need to get the right emotion. So we've just finished the Gibbon Experience. We're now off to the border with Thailand, try and get across and get a bus to Chiang Rai. Will we make it? Who knows? Jeopardy! Jeopardy! Find out next... Oh, yeah. Will we make it? Find out next time on Adventures in Life, San Pedro de Atacama.
Like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And then here's Ian saying exactly the same thing.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to hear more from Matt, there's a link to his blog in the description down below, along with links to all the things that we got up to, including that Gibbon experience. It was incredible. And join us where we conclude our Jeopardy.
Ciao for now.
Jeopardy! Jeopardy!